Marc Guéhi is moving from Crystal Palace to Manchester City, and this has happened so quickly. City were quick, City knew what they wanted, and they went straight for it. And now he has basically given the here we go, and he has given his approval that he wants to join. Crystal Palace and Man City have approved, and now it looks like he's going to be moving to the Etihad from Crystal Palace. This is such a crazy deal because it's happening so quickly, and the price is absolutely insane. £20 million for a starter for England. And what annoys me is because I'm a Liverpool fan and I just look at how everything has folded out. This guy basically did his medical in the summer for Liverpool on the final day of the transfer window. But it's quite annoying because we had the whole transfer window to get him and nothing happened. And Liverpool are struggling now in terms of where they are in the league. The defense has not been as good as it was last season. We have only 3 fit centre backs, and we're doing absolutely nothing to get Marc Guéhi, who literally had an agreement with us in the summer. And Man City have made the move. Man City are also struggling with a defensive crisis. But look at it now. We're stuck without another defender or a possible replacement for anyone who could get injured right now. So let's just talk about it in general. Man City have a crisis in terms of their defenders. Right now, they have 3 major players out. Ruben Diaz has a hamstring injury. John Stones is out with a thigh injury, and Josko Gvardiol is out with a tibial fracture. So clearly they need a defender to come back. They even brought back a defender from Watford who they loaned out, Max Elneny. So clearly, like, they need somebody, or they need players who can come back in the defense. They've already made a signing in Semenyo this January. So one thing I like about City is that they're very quick. They're not going to waste too much time to get a player that they need. And they tend to sign players in January, which is very smart from them. Now, City are in 4 competitions. They're still looking at how they could win the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. They're still in the race for the title. Yes, they are 6 points behind, but it's a long season ahead. They have at least 17 games to go. So there's still that. And then they're still in the Champions League. Anybody can win the Champions League. We're still at the league phase. So clearly, they're looking at it that we have an injury crisis. We have problems in our defense right now. Getting an England starter would not be a bad idea. This guy is a good defender. He's the captain of Crystal Palace. He has the experience as well. So clearly, this is a good signing for them. And why not? Like, why not take up the opportunity? He's available. I mean, his contract is supposed to expire in at the end of the season, so you could get him for free then. But looking at it, a club like Manchester City, who have the money to spend, could easily just spend £20 million, which is exactly what they've done, and they've gotten him. So this is very quick from them, and it shows a team that wants to be champions. It shows a team who wants good stuff for them, who wants to be successful. Clearly, like, this is very good from them. But if you look at it from Marc Guéhi's point of view, there was a stalemate in the summer. Yes, he had already completed his medical. It was just a matter of signing papers at the very end. But you look at it now, and it's like, he must have been very disappointed not to be able to make that move to Liverpool in the summer. And altogether, you look at it out, he definitely was not going to sign a contract at the end of the season for Crystal Palace. And many teams wanted him. I mean, I was even seeing rumors about, like, Bayern Munich wanting him as well. So this is a player that is sought after, and his only option is not Liverpool. He had Man City as well. He had Bayern Munich who also wanted him. And clearly, like, in January, that's the last opportunity for Crystal Palace to make any money from letting go of their captain. So for him, he's probably looking at it like, well, I might as well leave. Like, he doesn't have to play for Liverpool, so why not? Like, it's a good deal for them. And like I said, City are signing a starter for England, a captain of a Premier League side, for £20 million. What a fantastic deal. And now that there are injuries, he's going to play. And he's even moving to a club that's currently in a better state than Liverpool this season. Liverpool are below Man City by quite a number of points. They're out of the Carabao Cup. Man City are still in the Carabao Cup. Man City, in fact, are looking to get to the Carabao Cup final because they won 2-0 away and then they play at home in the second leg. So they're basically in the Carabao Cup final. They're still in the FA Cup as well. And they're still fighting for the Premier League, still in the Champions League as well. So for him, this is actually a good deal. Like, why wouldn't I take it? And he's probably going to make a lot of money from them as well because Man City will spend the money. So he's probably going to make some money from this as well. So it's a good deal for Man City. It's a good deal for Marc Guéhi himself. But now, as a Liverpool fan, I'm looking at this and I'm very, very, very annoyed. We missed out on the chance to sign him. Yes, we signed one centre-back, Giovanni Leoni. But Giovanni Leoni is out for the season. He's out for the season. And we only have 3 fit senior centre-backs. Literally, Van Dijk, Konate, who played who played all the games. The two of them play all the games. And the only other person that's left is Joe Gomez. And Joe Gomez has had fitness issues. He's literally been injured once already this season, and he started the season injured. So it's mind-boggling how we have not signed another centre back, and this is the 15th or 16th of January. What is going on? There's so much time, and half of the month has gone, and it doesn't look like we're signing anybody who could play this season for Liverpool. We're signing players who will probably go out on loan or who are going to be in the junior team. What is going on? This is a team that needs extra centre backs, at least one or two, because we're out of centre backs. Leoni is out for the season. An injury to Gomez leaves only two centre backs. And if one of them gets injured, if one of them is tired, if one of them is fatigued, then what happens? And we had the chance to sign a Guehi, Marc Guéhi. He is that good. So why did we not take the opportunity? I do not understand it. Like, everything was looking good for Liverpool, and we're just sitting and waiting and watching as another team is swooping in on a player that you literally were going to sign a couple of months ago, who literally did his medical for your team, and you're watching. And literally what annoys me is that before we were about to sign him, we had three centre-backs already, and now one of them is out, or four centre-backs already, and one of them is out. So what is going to happen if one of our centre-backs gets injured now? It is not smart, and I just wonder, I'm not listening, I can't hear anything, I can't hear any rumours about possibly getting another defender. So what is going on, Liverpool? What are you guys doing? It's already been a horror show for this season. We're out of the Carabao Cup, we're just still in the FA Cup, struggling to beat Barnsley, as I said in a previous video. We're now also struggling in the Champions League. We're not even in the top. Are we in the top 8? I'm not sure. And we're definitely not winning the Premier League. And this is literally half of the season gone, and we are clearly not in. We don't even have a chance of winning the Premier League anymore. It's so annoying watching this whole thing happen. And it's like, what's happening? Are we just being apathetic? What's the apathy all about? Why are we not trying to sign him? Why are we just watching as a club swoops in? There were already rumours this January that anybody could come in. And I think if we were wise enough, the best decision would have been to sign him this January. Yes, it didn't work in the summer. The first thing you should be doing January 1st, or even starting to talk to him from December, because his contract is up this season. Starting to talk to him again from December. Let's get you. Like, I know you wanted to come. We couldn't make it work the last time. Please come. But ultimately, I look at it now and I'm like, what happens with Liverpool? For City, fantastic signing. For Guehi, fantastic signing. For the rest of the clubs who wanted him, too bad. You know, you were not quick enough. But he's moved, he's ready, he's going to City. But for Liverpool, I just don't understand it. What is going on and what are we going to do now in terms of getting a new centre-back? Are we going to wait for Leoni to come back? And that's going to be next season. Are we going to hope and pray that none of our current centre-backs get injured? We've also lost the right-back for the season. So what are we doing? Where is the thinking going? Like, we're overusing players. Van Dijk and Konate could literally get injured anytime. And then who do we have left? Gomez, who could also get injured at any time. It's not looking wise. Look at Arsenal. They're fighting for every single title this season because they have a squad and a B squad that could literally just come in and play the same thing. When they had Gvardiol and Saliba out, they still were able to play Hijack and Mosquera. But Liverpool, all we have is Gomez. And Gomez hardly stays fit. I love him, but he hardly stays fit. So what's going to happen now? I don't know. I'm so frustrated right now, guys. And I think that's all I have to say for this video. If you did like it, please don't forget to like the video, share it with a friend. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you frustrated as well as a Liverpool fan? As a Man City fan, how happy are you to sign a player like Guehi for just £20 million? What a deal. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.